Hi guys, so today I'm gonna try to do another port art tutorial, and it started with the sliding technique but actually ended up completely different, so watch till the end of the video to see the final results. There were lots of problems during the process, so I actually thought I won't be able to save it. First, I started mixing colors, starting with white. As usual, the white was almost empty again, so I tried to pour way too much water in it, and it ended up really thin, so I couldn't use it. So during the mixing of the other colors, I poured out the water to the other colors and put more color in the white to thicken the color. Then I poured the darker blue color with, I mixed it with black and water. I made sure that all the colors are mixed quite well without the little bumps in the color, but with the violet, as you'll see at the end, it wasn't that easy. So this is the violet mixture with a little bit of blue that I used previously, and now I started pouring the water with a little spoon so it wouldn't be too much, as the first one was really way too watery. It basically wasn't even a color anymore, it was just water with a bit of white. These metallic colors, like the silver, are mixed beautifully. It's much easier to mix them than the other colors. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the little sparkles that they have in, or something about the consistency of the color is different. So I ended up putting like 3 little spoons of water inside, and I thought it was a bit thick still, so I put more of water inside. So the next one was light blue, in which I added the extra white water that I had from the watery white color that I mixed the first one. So here the spoons, I ran out of spoons, so I had to use the one that I measured the water with. But I really liked the end result with this blue color. I really loved that I added the white one, so it was a little bit more pastel color than vibrant blue. And also this one mixed quite well without any bumps in between. And here is my attempt to mix the white color as it should be mixed at the beginning. So, and here is my attempt to make some extra white color with the pouring medium, less white color and more of the glue and water, which ended up being also way watery than I wanted it to be, but ended up working quite well. But in between it was looking like poop. So here I'm adding translucent glue to the mixture, and now it's time to shake. This mixture was actually my emergency plan if I ran out of white, which I did at the very beginning basically. So now it's finally time to start pouring. First, I put on gloves to use as protection, and let's do this. I tried to put stripes of colors from the outside of the canvas towards the middle, and then my plan was to slide the color towards the middle. But as you'll see, my plan failed a bit. So here's where I already used this thin white mixture of glue that I prepared as an emergency plan, and as you see, it's basically the consistency of water, and you can see it better here when I try to slide it. And slide. I actually really love the cells that we're making here, but they were not stable because of the consistency of the colors, and they probably wouldn't stay that way. As you see, they are like pouring over everywhere. And then I irrationally decided to just tilt the canvas and put all the color out of the canvas, which was probably not the best idea. And I just spread the color with my finger, and then I tried to save it with blowing with the straw. And I actually liked when the violet came through, but then again it didn't look as I wish it would. So I destroyed the painting a little bit more. I thought maybe drawing with a straw and blowing would be the good idea, but it also wasn't the best idea. It didn't end up being the best at all. It was even worse. But then again, I tried to tilt the canvas, and it was quite as bad as before. I don't think it could go any worse than this. So then I decided to try one last thing, and that was the Dutch technique with the blowing fan. And this actually worked quite beautifully. Here, the consistency of the pouring medium mixture worked in my advantage because it was so thin and there was a lot of colors on it already, and the colors made cells, and a lot of them. You'll see now. The low speed wasn't working really well, so I went all in. Here you can see how this thinness of the colors below is somehow making really nice cells at the top. And I'm torching again to get rid of all the bubbles. Yay! So here I'm just fixing all the edges with the colors that's already on the newspapers. And this worked really good because you can't really see where the edges were fixed. And I added a little bit of details with. So this is the final product. I really love it. I love how the colors actually are peeking through the surface, and I try to make my makeup the same colors as the paintings, and I am pretty impressed with it. I actually thought it would turn out way worse than it actually did. I'm most impressed with the actual cells right here, where I put the final color and blow it with the drying device. And then also I love how the dark colors here just are peeking through to the surface, and all the colors are mixed below, and then above there are like more pure colors and that are making cells over them. So I really like this painting. So if you like it too, please like and subscribe and turn those notifications up so you don't miss any of my videos. See you next week. Bye!